I have a bonus for you. I have a bonus for you. See, I will always want to add value to your life, right? I'll give you more than I promise. Yeah, I will give you more than I promise. So today's bonus is fourth mantra of success, right? And fourth mantra of success is a very usual thing that we usually do. What is that? Have a look. Don't go with the flow. How many times people say that? Go with the flow. I'm just going with the flow, right? Go with the flow of the market. Go with the flow of this thing, right? I tell you one more thing. When I'm a software engineer by profession, right? I did my BTech long time. At that time, people used to do, everyone was doing engineering, right? I would confess that I did not know what I need to do. My father told me to give the exam and I went there and everyone was doing engineering, computer science. You know why? Because that was in the market. But we never understood this thing that so going with the flow. So I'm telling you, we never understood that BTech is a 4-year course. I am seeing the market right now that computer science is famous and I am going into the course by seeing today's scenario. But we never think that we will pass out after 4 years. We will get a job after 4 or 5 years. What will be the condition of the market then? So we always go with the flow. We see what everyone else is doing. You know why? Because we get ready when the opportunities come. You know why people started doing computer science? Because in 2001, 2, 3, 4, all those dot-com boom, everyone was hiring computer engineers, right? So the opportunities came and then we started to learn. And by the time we learned, the opportunities were over. Do you agree? Yes or no? Give me a yes in the chat. Yes or no? Do you agree? Even I did that thing, right? I started my BTech. I started my computer science only then when everyone saw, even my father, he did not do anything before that. Right? I did not research anything before that, right? I would have thought what will happen after 4 years. And this is the thing. So opportunity, the computers, everyone is doing computer science. Oh, people are getting job. That means the opportunity came. Now I started to learn that. Okay, so there are two things connected. The third mantra and fourth mantra is connected, right? We waited for the opportunity and then we started and now we are late to grab that because by the time I passed out, 2009 or 9, right? There were thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of engineers, right? No jobs, right? And many people who were in other jobs, then they started to learn computer. Okay, let me learn that also because I know our nation is a developing nation. We want to grow and everyone wants to switch job. Okay, this is good. But my dear people, when you start learning something because something has already become good, I'm sure that 90% of the times you'll be late. Yes or no? Right. And by that, the fourth mantra of success, don't go with the flow. I went with the flow and I never did that engineering job. I did it for 2 months, right? SCL, right? I'll tell you what all things I did at the later part of this class, right? 45 minutes done. Very good. Thank you so much for being till now, right? Till now, staying till now. Very good. So fourth mantra of success is don't go with the flow. And for that, I'll not tell you a story. I'll show you a picture, right? Don't go with the flow. This is me. I'm sitting on the edge of Niagara Falls. It is in Canada. Right? I'm a traveler, my dear people. I have traveled half the world and I drive usually, right? In snow, in forest, in national parks and all road drives. So I drive for 25 days, 60 days, right? I'll tell you more. I'll tell you more about this thing, right? I've done lots of things. So that excites me. So one day I was there sitting at the Niagara Falls. This is the largest falls of the world in terms of volume. And that means that the volume of water that falls every second, this is the largest fall. Many of you might know this thing, Niagara Falls, right? So I was sitting on the edge, my dear people. And I was thinking this thing. Everyone says that don't go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. I realized one thing that struck my mind. Do you want to know what? If we go with the flow, right? If we go with the flow of water, just imagine this Niagara Falls. It's a river. It has started from long ahead, right? Long back, somewhere far, far away. If you go with the flow, my dear people, one day you will fall. Yes or no? Because river flows to the direction of the fall. Yes or no, people? Do you agree? Give me a yes in the chat right now. Did I just trigger your mind? If you go with the flow, one day you will fall. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, you will fall. Why? Because the flow will always go towards the fall. Either this fall like this, or fall in the ocean, or fall from a mountain. You have to have the guts and mentality and belief system and mindset of climbing the mountains, my dear people. Because if you climb the mountains, you will always go on the top. That's why it's tough. Because going with the flow needs no energy. Yes or no? Many people drown here. If you jump in here, do you need to do something? Tell me. If you jump in the river, do you need to do something? It will take you easily. Yes or no? And after some days, you are sleeping in your boat. Okay? You're sleeping in your boat. Okay, I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something is happening with me. I'm moving. I'm in the direction. I'm in the momentum. And someday you are right at the edge, right? And you're about to fall. And now there is no turning back. Now there is no U-turn. Now you cannot save yourself because you went with the flow. And do you think so you can climb a mountain by itself? Will mountain pull you? No, you have to do the efforts, right? That's why 1% of the 1% people are successful, right? Everyone can survive, right? Even trees survive, even animals survive. But you are a human being. You are not a tree. You can change your position. You can change your status. You can learn something. You can go somewhere. Trees cannot move. They have, see, it is said that if you are born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, it's your mistake. Because you are not a tree. If you, a tree, when it grows at a place, it cannot change its position. So it has to live there. It has to bear the consequences. It has to bear the environment. But can't you change your environment? So my dear people, the fourth mantra of success is that never go with the flow. Climb the mountain. I know it's tough, but it's interesting. You know why? Why single people who climb the mountain, they die, but when people grow in the groups, they succeed. The power of groups, my dear people, they motivate each other. That's why we're here, right? That's why we're here, power of the group. So, okay, before this, so did I make some sense, people, in 4 mantras of success? Don't say jump, right? Work, steer in the right direction. And the third thing is that strike at the right time. And the fourth very important thing is that don't go with the flow. How many of you think that till now itself you have got some value from this class? I'll come to the chats, right? I'll come to the chats and I'll see the chats. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Very good. Okay. Very good. So you at least have a different mindset, my dear people. Right? Normal people are not bad, Every mediocre people, they are busy in the noise and they are doing something. You took action. It's my responsibility. My responsibility that I can change. I can bring a small change in your thought. It's all about mindset. It's all about thought, right? Right? Action is not a big thing. Your mindset is a big thing, right? And once you are there with me, right, we will learn a lot. And I will change that mindset, right? Gradually, slowly, one day at a time, one piece at a time, right? So now I complete the 4 mantras of success. The one is the bonus for you. And I hope that is the best part.